But what's unusual about Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg is she was a very well-known legal figure before she ever became a jurist or a judge. She was one of the leading lawyers in the American legal system. She argued 6 cases before the United States Supreme Court, winning 5 of those. And all 6 of those cases were cases involving gender discrimination. And she became so successful in those cases that she was referred to as the Thurgood Marshall of gender equality. That refers, of course, to Justice Thurgood Marshall, who also was a United States Supreme Court justice, but before he served on the court beginning in 1967, he had argued 32 cases before the U.S. Supreme Court, winning 29 of them. Most famously, he argued Brown versus Board of Education, when the U.S. Supreme Court on May 17, 1954, ruled that segregated public education violated the Equal Protection Clause. So Justice Thurgood Marshall was the leading lawyer battling racial discrimination. And Ruth Bader Ginsburg said that Thurgood Marshall was always her model as a lawyer. But ultimately, President Clinton had a meeting with Judge Ginsburg, and by all accounts, and according to written accounts from President Clinton, he was just blown away by how impressed he was with Judge Ginsburg. And so he nominated her to the United States Supreme Court. And so you can see her taking the oath of office. And that, of course, was very significant. And she's doing this before Chief Justice William Rehnquist, who was Chief Justice on the United States Supreme Court for a significant period of time, from 1986 to his untimely death in 2005.